Please tell us if you do understand the roles assigned to you as per the Constitution.
Thank you so much. First of all, we should understand the ISADU position. We call it again the minority of students, whereby we are the international students and we are under the Dusa Constitution. All of us, we make the Association of Daystar University. Our job, or my job as ISADU president, is first of all to take all the issues of the international students to the Dusa Council, so that they have to understand that we exist and they have to know our problem through their leader. So me as a leader, I will have to take all the issues and the problems to the Dusa, and they will discuss them the while they will be discussing about other students.
All right, thank you. Steve, please tell us how you international students who have visas, yes, but their permit elapses. How do you plan on helping them?
Sorry, can you repeat the last part?
Please tell us how you plan on helping international students who have visas and permits, but their time elapses. How do you plan on helping them?
The ISADU students are facing in Kenya or a Daystar, it's the problem of visa, especially when it expires. That's why it always gives a headache. As a student, when you are working in Nairobi, then all of a sudden you pop up with the police, and the first thing they'll ask you, "It is your visa." And when they look at it, it's expired. The passport is there, but the visa is expired. And it's reached a point where some of the students, when you see the police from there, you start looking away from this way because the visa has expired. What do we have to do as international students leaders? The first thing, we have to work hard with the management of the school, whereby we have an office that's it works with the placement of the students. Me as the leader, what I should do, the first thing, I should bring the follow-up of all the students. How can they be assisted in a quick way? Because you know yourself, when you go to Sharia house or to Duma house, when you want to take visa or to be, the visa must be stamped. It takes more than 3 months. As a student, as a foreigner, first of all, our students, they don't know Kenya very well. When they're just coming, then you are sending someone in town. In case sometimes you can send the school officials, and perhaps they are busy, because we have Mr. Kimole and Madam Nita. When they are busy, what can we do as leaders to help them? It's something I always do, because I represent the Congolese students. What I always do, it's my first time. I always leave all what I do. I join those students everywhere in the government offices. I assist them until the time when they get their visa. That's I should come back home. So it's a passion that you should say. You decide to help them in all your energies, and I'm ready as I always do it.
All right. We'd say that, Meshach, this is to you, yeah? We'd say that is a crisis, for lack of a better word, yeah? So please tell us another instance where your judgment has been tested in a crisis, and what do you want us to appreciate about your judgment in such situations?
I think, first of all, what I should say, because it's something I have been doing, and I can tell you we have experience of it, we as a Congolese students, because I think we are a good number, not only in Daystar in Kenya. Congolese people have a good number of students from the whole Africa. What do we always do? When it comes to such kind of problems, the first thing is the leader, because when I can tell you some of the offices, the Kenyan offices, they have our numbers. The first thing when they should have our students, a student should give them the number. They call this person. Why the student should trust you in that point? Because I'm always be ready. Wherever I'll be, I can leave what I'm doing, I go there while I'm calling them, because I have numbers of some of the officials. We call them direct, we inform them. Like at our embassy, the ambassadors, we have the people who always work on it for the Congolese students like other students. So what are you going to do is having contact with different embassies, so that once you have the problem of visa with their students, we call them before we go there. They can help us by just reaching there and us, so that we see what we can do. Secondly, I'm thinking to have a lawyer who will be helping us in case our students are arrested somewhere. Before you reach the school, we can have a lawyer for the students who can be assisting us in all those problems. And you should ask me how we will be paying him, but still we always do it another way. There is a way we can create, so that the lawyer and me as a chair will be doing the best to assist these students, so that they feel they are home, because we are trying to create home away from home while we are at Daystar University.
All right, thank you. Steve? So we've had complaints that the current team is always busy, the current ISADU leadership. So how are you going to assure us, or which steps or strategies are you going to use to ensure that you're always available for international students?
The first thing I will do is to ensure that should I get the position and should I elect my executives, I will make sure that we are held accountable on anything that we do. And that is, if we are vying, such as myself who vied for this position, I know the sacrifices I'll have to make, and I know the risks that I'm taking, but I'm willing to do it. So I will be holding accountable myself and my office and making sure that should delays not be met or should problems happen, we are held accountable and responsible for our actions.
All right, thank you. Now we invite questions from the audience.
Do you have any questions for the aspirants? Any questions? No questions. Thank you so much. You can take your seats kindly.
Aaron, there's a question.
Okay. Please let's respond very fast.